Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today's going to be a reading for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I am very casual today, drinking some coffee with you guys because I have a little list that I made of some of the stuff I wanted to mention as I was meditating on your energy. And just my little spiel that I always do, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to remember everything. So, with that being said, you know what I want to do actually? Turn the camera just a little bit. There we go. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Like I said, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for April 2020. My spiel, energy is fluid, it's not linear, so you could be going through things past, present, or future tense. If it doesn't resonate with you right now, check back. This could be applicable to you at either a later date, something of that nature, probably somewhere up to a month or so. When I say masculine or feminine, that is just the energy that we all have within us. This isn't a gender-specific type of scenario. Cross-watchers, you're welcome here as well. Hi, hello, welcome. Feel free to switch the roles in the story where it suits you best. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Also check your other signs as well. So if this doesn't really resonate with you, but your sun sign is Sagittarius, check your moon sign, check your Venus sign, check your rising sign, and all that good stuff. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay, so Sagittarius stuff that I was getting today while I was meditating on your energy. So, I have gauges that I wear in my ears, and I have a couple of ones that are made of crystals. I've been wearing my amethyst ones as of late, but knowing that I was going to tap into this energy today, I felt drawn to pick up my, I believe these are smoky quartz ones I have in my ears right now, or it might be like labradorite, I have to check, but it's a grounding stone. I've had them for a while, so I can't exactly remember. It's a grounding stone, and I just felt the need to wear something like a little bit heavier, a little more grounding for whatever reason. Not 100% sure why. I also have a bracelet that I bought as well, if you guys can see this, is made out of amber. And I was just really feeling like I needed to wear this today, and I was like, I wonder why that is. Again, I wanted something like round and like bulkier, heavier, like, do you know what I mean? Something like that. Excuse me. Yeah, see, my gauges these are smoky quartz. I was right the first time. So I don't know, I just felt like I needed a lot of like grounding energy today. So I looked up about amber, the healing properties. Feel free to do so yourself as well. I'm just gonna include it here while we're sitting here chatting. So it alleviates pain, negative energies, helps to reduce stress, helps with depression, it stimulates intellect, promotes self-confidence, encourages decision-making, also helps with wisdom, balance, and patience. With that being said, continuing on, I know this is so much information, but I was like really picking up a lot from you guys. Again, a lot of grounding energy being super needed today. Super needed. We're gonna find out why, but as soon as I started meditating on your energy, my heart started pounding. Some of you could have anxiety, some sort of panic disorder, something of that nature, because my heart started pounding. And as I've said in a couple of my other videos, I do have people working outside of my building right now, redoing my balcony as well as the neighbor below me, their balcony as well. And as I'm sitting here, my heart's racing, I heard a big boom outside, and it scared me so much, and I was like, okay, like, I think, at least for me, this is a sign. So I got this feeling of something sudden happening, maybe unexpected, something that got your heart rate up, something that put you into this like fight or flight mode where you needed to be grounded. And Sagittarius especially, like, I get this feeling of like, you guys are fighters, so there's some real strong energy there. And although it's Aries season, it's still fire energy. I think you guys are probably really picking up on that, really kind of harnessing that right now. But Sagittarius are like the free spirit of the zodiac, so these people want to, you know, always be moving or on the move. They don't stay in too many places for too long, and that also includes people, scenarios, things of that nature. So I feel like there's like this tower moment. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that today. I feel like there's this tower moment that could have happened, something that was sudden, where it just like, I don't know, like broke and crumbled, or something was like exposed is what I'm getting this feeling of. Something sudden that got your heart racing, and you just need to like calm down, take a deep breath. Because as soon as I started getting these messages about, you know, seeing the tower card, feeling that anxiety, feeling that heart chakra type of adrenaline rush type of energy, I just felt a need to be like, oh my god, I gotta get online right now, I gotta do this video, gotta go right now, I gotta do it right now. So there's like this almost like pressure. It seems like you're trying to flee, in a sense, whether it's a person, a situation, a home, or whatever. You're trying to flee something, because I feel like there's something that has broken down, been exposed, something kind of crumbled unexpectedly, and you're like, I gotta go. So with that being said, now that we get all that stuff out of the way, I should really like put a timestamp down below. Oh, also, I made this little jar that I wanted to put up here too. I was really feeling a need to use this as well. I hope you guys can see this. Hold on, let me see if I can zoom in even with the glare. There you go. So it's got some lavender pieces in here, pink Himalayan sea salt, and if you'll see kind of like right in this layer here, there's some tiny little pieces of amethyst and clear quartz, and then there's a hematite right on the top in the middle, which you can't see because it's covered. And I call this my purity and protection jar, and I just felt like I really needed it today for you guys. So I brought that up here with me as well. But with that being said, let's skip ahead, let's go, let's do the reading. There's a lot that I had to go over with you guys, so all right. Let's do what is this one called? Notes from the Universe on Love and Connection by Mike Dooley. Let's see what we can get for you guys. What messages do we have? My Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As we get into this, I'm feeling like I just need to take a deep breath. So if you're resonating with that really anxious energy, just try to give a real deep breath, let it go. Do that a couple times, and even put your hand like over your heart and just trying to like kind of sync up with your heart, show your body that it's okay, tell yourself, you know, whatever the situation is, that you're safe, you're healthy, you're good, etc. Just to kind of relax the mind, relax the body. So what messages do we have? My Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These cards are all mixed up in here. Okay, so on the top we have, you know what to do. Wow. Wow. I'm just kind of like in shock over this. I'm still getting that sudden energy, unexpected, total shock about something. And I feel like the universe is telling you right now that you don't need to second guess yourself. If there's some sort of questioning involved, and that's what the adrenaline is coming from, of like, you know, what do I do next? Do I flee or not? You know what decision you have to make, whatever this is. And this feels, although it feels anxiety ridden, it feels pretty serious. It feels like you definitely need to make a choice. And if you're hesitating over any choice, then you know it's important. So I can assume that this is an important decision to you. The back of the card says, in all battles of the heart over the mind, oh, that's rough, go with your heart, because truly it's a lot easier for your mind to catch up with your heart than for your heart to catch up with your mind. A whole lot. Whew. I'm definitely feeling a little like sadness in there, a little tinge of sadness, kind of getting the sensation that I would like to cry. There needs to be a release of something. You guys need to release something. That's 110% what I feel. And it could be with the tower. That's breaking down foundations. If the tower comes up today, seriously, I won't be surprised at all. I'm kind of waiting for it to pop out at any moment. Yeah, there needs to be a release of some kind. And with this pink energy, or pink color rather, here on the front of this card, makes me 110% think of the heart chakra, which again is pretty, self-explanatory. All right, do something new, something different. Some more pink. Ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Interesting. Basically that, things will come to you when they're right, when they're ready. And just get like a sensation of don't stress with this card. Because you're not looking for something. They always say that people kind of come into your life, or the universe hands you what you need when you're ready for it. It's kind of that type of energy, I feel. Don't stress. Your treasure is at hand. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Interesting. So this tells me that I get a feeling from this card of, again, you already have what you need. Similar like with the you know what to do card, you already have what you need to make that decision. The you know what to do. You have what you need to make the decision. It's, it's in your hands. Like you can't always be like, well, what about this? Or what about this? What about this? What about this? When the original choice you have is already best case scenario. Interesting. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Okay. John Holland's Psychic Tarot of the Heart here. What messages do we have for my Sagittarius? For April 2020. Crown chakra, when I split the deck here, reminds me of the you know what to do. Oh my gosh, actually. First of all, there's two chakras here. On the inside of the deck, we have the crown chakra here, and then we have sacral chakra. With those two things, I feel like that's a lot of thinking energy. Obviously, that's the you know what to do. You're trying to make a decision. You're thinking a lot, maybe overthinking. Sacral chakra feels like almost like I want to say like a blow to like feminine energy for some reason. We're gonna explore that. But what I wanted to show you guys originally was, look at this. Look at these two. It's like the same color. Crown chakra, thinking, you know what to do. Very, very, very interesting. I'm definitely curious to see what's going on with you guys now. If I wasn't before, I am now. But I was from the beginning anyway, so. I'm a Sagittarius moon, so I'm invested. And then the base chakra. Something happened. The tower, to me, reminds me of this. The base chakra. This reminds me... I don't know why my phone is not doing what I want today. This reminds me of the tower card. Something threatened your security, whether that's some sort of foundation, something you've built, something you've worked at, put energy into, dedicated time towards, some sort of stability, foundation, what have you, has been threatened, and this might cause some sort of blockage to your base chakra. Very interesting. Wow. So 3 chakras have come out. If you have not ever had Reiki, which you can do that at a distance as well, if you see a practitioner or a Reiki master, they can give you healing from a distance. With quarantine and all sorts of things going on right now, that's kind of obviously the only thing you can do. That is available and that is an option. I would definitely look into that because 3 of these chakras are coming out, which tells me you are having an issue with all 3 of these chakras. Sorry for shaking the camera. What messages do we have? My Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let me fix the focus. Ooh, here we go. All right. 2, find balance. This is equivalent to the 2 of Pentacles in the standard tarot deck. There we go. This is 2 of Pentacles. This is choosing. When you see all the things in here that they're choosing from, there's so many. There's just like, I don't know. And more of this type of color too at the bottom. It's more that pink color I was saying. But there's like a ring in here, so marriage, that could also pertain to that stability with the base chakra. There's a baby, so family. Books would be education. There's like food, so that's like taking care of yourself. There's beauty, there's time, there's so much in here. There's so much. And that's exactly why you guys are probably struggling. 2 of Pentacles is about trying to make a decision, obviously. But at the bottom you have 7. This is move. This is like the Chariot card. Move. So you are trying to definitely move away. You're trying to flee something, escape something. I just heard the word burrow. So I don't know if you guys are kind of feeling like that. Like you just want to like burrow your head in the sand because you're just like overwhelmed and don't know what to do. But Chariot, you need to move towards the thing, make a decision and move towards that. And then underneath that is take the lead. This is like 3 of Wands energy. Making a choice. See the hand coming up and grabbing this, making a choice. And for some reason with this type of situation, I don't know if this is like a ball of energy or this is fire or whatever, but for some reason this looks a lot like fire to me, and I get a sense of like you're choosing yourself. Oh, okay. I just got chills. You're choosing yourself. Yeah, you're choosing yourself. You're choosing to respect yourself and keep your promises to yourself. This is about choosing you for your own best interest over anything else or over anyone else. Very interesting. Okay. Heal at the bottom of that too. Yeah, there's a lot that needs to happen here for you to be able to heal. You have to make a choice, and that's the first step, is just being able to make the choice. You can only, do one thing at a time. And I think that might be why you want to burrow into the ground. Like I'm getting like a hedgehog or like a beaver or something. Like you want to dig. You want to dig, and I don't know what the right animal is here, guys. I'm trying. You want to dig and bury yourself and hide. That's what you want. Groundhog, something like that. All right. 9 of Wands. Rest and reconsider. You climbed all the way up this mountain. You got here, maybe some rocks fell down on the way, maybe you had a scare, but this person is overlooking everything else and considering all those options. Like I said, you know what to do, and then the 2 of Pentacles, find balance. You're trying to see all your options, so you're kind of trying to come up to this place of clarity and look at everything. You've persevered, you made it all the way up there. Now you're taking a moment to relax. It's like you got all the way to the 9 is like the end of a cycle, similar to a 10. So with this, you have realized that you've hit kind of like a dead end, and now you have to make a choice. For some of you, you could have avoided making this choice the entire time, like with the you know what to do card. Some of you could have possibly had this choice at your forefront, at your doorstep, at your feet, but you didn't want to because you didn't know what to do. You kind of just like hesitated, and then whatever happened, this tower moment, the sudden like crumbling of something, because this also reminds me of the tower too, with like the rocks and stuff. Something I feel like just shook it up for you, and you were like, okay, and now I have to make a choice. Okay, and then open up. This is like the 4 of Pentacles card. You have to let go of something to start something new. And I feel like, especially with that full moon in Libra we just had, this is again about reevaluating your relationships in your life, whether they're platonic, romantic, or otherwise. You have to open up and let go in order to heal and move on. If you're going to choose yourself, you have to let go of something else. Because that's what the choice is. Choose yourself or choose someone or something else. let go and open up, or hold on and keep fighting. Okay, we're done with that. Let's do some tarot. Let's do some tarot. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. Alright. See if I can shuffle this deck. Still trying to like break it in, so it's super difficult. Alright, let's see. Alright. What all messages do we have for my Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. April 2020. Ace of Pentacles. There is a new path waiting for you. We have the Two of Pentacles before. This is the choice that you're going to make. When you choose a pentacle, this is the one. This is the pentacle that you are choosing. Yourself, a new opportunity, new path, new ability to be abundant. And it doesn't always have to be like money, stability, what have you. It generally is, but it doesn't have to be. But this is the overall, is that this is the choice you need to make, and this will lead to, I'm hearing, greener pastures. That's what they just said, greener pastures. This will lead you to greener pastures, but you have to make the choice. First, you have to reach out your hand and take the pentacle. Right, what messages do we have from my Sagittarius? Sun, Rising, and Venus signs for April 2020. I just threw these ones, that's nice. Okay, Strength coming out first here. This is Leo energy. I'm sorry my camera doesn't want to focus, guys. There we go. This is Leo energy. You need to have strength regarding this decision, I'm hearing. Your decision has to also include a little bit of control. You can't immediately do the, fight or flight response that, you might be in that state right now, physically, mentally, and otherwise, but you have to exhibit a little bit of control here. Because that's what this woman is doing in this card, essentially, is, opening and closing the lion's mouth, which shows there's some control being exercised, some tact, the ability to know when and where. Oh my gosh, yeah, well, look at that. Oops, sorry for the glare. 5 of Cups. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Walking away from something. That's the sadness I was feeling. Ugh. As soon as I pulled that card, I started to get, like, an ache in my neck. Oof. Oh my gosh. Sorry if you can hear that crack. Yeah, I just started to get, like, a pain in my neck. You might be holding some tension in your neck. Or maybe, like, I'm getting it just on the left side. You might have some tension there from that, like, anxiety or that stress might be held up in your neck right now. Ooh, don't like that. This is about walking away from something or someone. And it's directly underneath that Ace of Pentacles. So I think your choice is, like I said, you're choosing yourself over someone else. Generally, the way I look at a 5 of Cups is that there's 3 cups spilt, but there's 2 left over, indicating, and I mean, cups are emotional. This is emotional fulfillment. Generally has to do with romantic relationships. There's 2 cups left over in the background, so it's kind of about taking your losses and just grieving that, and then moving on, knowing that, like with this bridge in the background, in order to get to this 2 of Cups, you need to make this choice, cross the bridge, and go towards this place. So I think that place, over this stream of water is to conquer your emotions regarding the situation. Regarding whatever this is, you need to... I'm almost hearing like, what is that? Like divide and conquer. Like, you need to separate things out in your mind, because fire signs can definitely be sometimes impulsive. You do have that like snappy, like a flame, you're like here, there, and then there, and then here, and then there. It's kind of like a, I don't know, I get almost like a spastic, kind of like the anxiety type of thing. Very like ecstatic. When something goes wrong, you're like, okay, bye. So I mean, like divide and conquer, being like you separate these things in your head, option, and then you just look at them factually. You know, this is best case scenario, and this is what this includes. This is the middle, this is the worst, or however you want to separate it. You know, this includes this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Just being very clear, because you can't overcome something being mentally, you know, overwhelmed, feeling like you're bogged down. It's impossible. I mean, maybe it's not impossible, but I mean, for me, that would be impossible. You know, you're not Superman or Superwoman. Like, you have to just clearly cut in your mind. Like, it's like, I don't know, cutting a clip out of a video. Sorry about the noise. It's like cutting a clip out of the video. We take this, put it aside, period. Like, trying to overcome those emotions and understand that in order to choose you, you have to sacrifice some things. Oh, look at that justice at the bottom too. Creating balance, bringing truth to a scenario. Again, I'm so sorry about the noise, guys. I thought because it was raining they weren't going to be banging down there, but I guess it does not matter. Yeah, bringing truth, bringing clarity, and this is unbiased truth. Like I was saying, this is like clear-cut, all-knowing, very factual, you know, weighing pros against cons type of scenario here. And then we have the Magician underneath that, which tells me that you are creating this for yourself. You're working at it. And similar to the you know what to do, and then the do something new, something different, you have all the tools you need. You really do. You have everything you need. I feel like you're, although you're anxious, you have that like fight or flight, you're kind of handling it pretty well. Maybe you are grounding yourself, and that's why I feel like you guys at least have a direction, like kind of sort of an idea of a direction, you know what I mean? Well, there's a Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you want to leave something that you've partnered with somebody. This is a you know, gathering together type of energy, working with someone, creating something with someone, but you, I feel like, are ready to just kind of, I don't know, take the loss almost. You're walking away from something that you've built with someone else, and you're using your tact, your strength, your self-control to be able to make the right choice. I just heard, I know what I'm worth. You should. You absolutely should. Don't let anyone tell you that you're not worth something, or you're not worth as much, or anything like that. If there's anyone in your life that you're dealing with who's telling you those things, that person doesn't belong in your life, period. There's no exceptions. I don't like that. I hope you guys aren't going through that. But I definitely feel a sadness, a sorrow, but also a pretty clear-cut idea of what you want to do here. You've at least narrowed it down to two things, right? Because you have the Two of Pentacles, so. King of Swords energy. You could be dealing with someone who is an air sign. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I can't tell if this is you or them yet. I'm trying to meditate on it a little bit and see what I pick up. Doesn't have to be male. Like I said earlier in the beginning, doesn't matter if it's male or female. Someone who's exhibiting this King of Swords energy, someone who is clear-cut with their words, sometimes can be a little harsh with their words, a little blunt, someone who uses their mind over their emotions primarily. I just heard like cut deep. So with the sword. So this I think is someone else's energy. This is the person I think that you're dealing with right now. Because I heard cut deep. This person cuts deep with their words. Oh, yeah, I just heard cruel as well. Guys, yeah, this is definitely someone else's energy. This person is very, like, I'm hearing cold. Cruel, cold, cut deep. This person is not nice when they speak to you. And it could, maybe it's not even just you. Maybe it's everybody. That's just the way that they are. But either way, like, that's not right. That's not cool. Yeah, they might, like, think it's okay to be, like, brutally honest because it's honesty, but they're a jerk when they do it. Like, they're just rude. They're rude as all hell, and they just don't care because, like, I get this feeling of, like, well, you wanted me to be honest with you, so I am. Like, they don't have any regard for what they say because it's, like, black and white. Like, well, you wanted me to be honest, so I am. So basically, your feelings don't matter because that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm being honest. And I think that's where you're coming into play here because with that fire energy, and this is Leo, which is also fire, this is about using that tact and having self-control to be like, I'm not going to react to that. I'm not going to let that bother me because I know the place it's coming from. And I'm not going to let that person do that to me. I'm not going to allow that. Like the guy on this thing for some reason, his face is just coming off like smug to me. Like I just get the smug energy. Ugh, it's gross. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I do not like that at all. Yeah, you are exhibiting some inner strength here to deal with the situation because what you want to do is probably tell this person off. Look at this. This is the Four of Pentacles, which we had earlier as well. This is about releasing, letting go. You're holding on tightly to this for some reason. For some of you, this could be because you have financial ties with this person. Maybe you share bills together. You share something together where that keeps you kind of like, I'm getting this feeling of planted. Like you're planted, which is why you want to burrow yourself in the ground, like I was saying earlier. Because you're feeling planted, like you're stuck where you are. And if you, move your head, then you're going to, lose this pentacle. And if your arms get tired, you're going to lose this pentacle. And if you get up, you're going to lose this. So it's like this energy of like, if I move, like we also had with, it was at the bottom of the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. It was at the bottom of that deck, move with the Chariot. If I move, I lose all the stuff that's behind me, see? Created this foundation. If I move, I'm just gonna lose everything. Like I said, it could be financial or it could be something along the lines of, again, foundation, stability of some kind, whatever stability means to you. Some of you may have children with this person as well, I'm hearing. But it's this energy of kind of like pride and ego, which I feel like it's kind of sort of coming from both ends, just on different spectrums. Like this is I worked really hard for this and I really don't want to accept the fact that I'm going to lose that. And I think this is your energy. But in the same token, I get like kind of sort of a narcissistic energy from this King of Swords in a different way, like with the Four of Pentacles of like you're afraid of losing it, but this person feels as though like they're owed it in a way. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense. But underneath that, we do have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is, you betcha, pre-Empress energy, single energy, abundant on my own energy. Don't call me, don't text me, don't reach out to me type of energy. I'm fine on my own type of energy. So the way that this is very interesting to me because we have below the Five of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is being able to let go and walk away. Like you want to walk away here, but it's difficult to fully let go. It's almost like with 3 out of 5, you're like a majority of this is good, but there's still pieces that I have to let go. And then I think, and some of you definitely I'm hearing could be, you don't want to be alone. But you guys also like to travel. You guys are, you know, fun, bubbly, just like other fire signs. And I think that once you just do it and make the leap, you're gonna be like, oh, this is fine. Like, I'm fine. This is an energy of I'm fine by myself. And, you know, underneath the Three of Pentacles here, it's like you're working towards doing this. You're kind of letting this partnership, this foundation, this whatever go, and realizing that once you let this go, you get all of this. Very interesting. Ten of Cups on the bottom here. So you're definitely heading towards something that's better, and that's great. Oof. The Devil underneath. That specific combo, there we go, for some of you can mean that the person here, the other person you're involved with, this other energy, is someone who you thought could be like your person. This is someone you thought you could build with, hence the Three of Pentacles, and then you realize you cannot for whatever reason. Everyone has their reasons. Do you? No judgment. You realize that person was either toxic or like addictive. For some of you, I'm hearing you could have been on like an emotional roller coaster. That is not good. It's not healthy. That is toxic, and I don't like that energy at all. This person does not want you to be single. They don't want you to leave. Again, like it has to do with the ego. Like that person does not want you. Like I get a feeling of this person holding on to you, and that could be that devil energy that I was just talking about. Like kind of like toxic type of like just not good for you type of energy. It could be because that person's holding on to you so you can't do this. Because the king is looking over here and she's looking elsewhere. She's like, oh my god, look at all the stuff I have without you. And this person's like, no, like, you need me. And she's like, no thanks. I know I'm doing like a full narrative for you guys, but like, that's just what I get off of this. Ooh, that was really weird. However, I'm gonna take that. So Four of Swords. This is about healing. You're using your strength with this person as to not get caught up in another like cycle and heal from this. This is rest of the mind, clearing your mind, so that way you can make that decision to choose that pentacle, make a choice, and go forward. Well, the Hermit, Virgo energy. Spiritual journey, looking inward for answers, looking inward to find your star here, your wish fulfillment. Looking inward to heal. You're going inward, choosing yourself, like I was saying earlier. And especially being underneath the Four of Pentacles. So like Five of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit, that combination tells me that you are learning to let go of something and choose yourself. That's just, yeah, like a repeated, like you're choosing yourself, choosing yourself, choosing yourself. In order to heal, you've had to go inward and really think about this. I just feel like there's a lot to be learned from whatever the situation is. It's this inability to take this journey. You're trying really hard to almost not take this journey, but realistically, in the end, and you could be dealing with a Virgo because of this, I don't know if I said that or not, this is what's best for you. This person comes out onto this cliff after being hidden away. He has a beard. He's been in darkness for so long, and you're emerging with this new ability to, you know, seek what you want, to go after what you want, to choose you. You're coming out with wisdom. And it's like Spirit just wants you to know that as soon as you let go, like you'll find these answers. Like you'll have that wisdom. Like you'll be all the better for it. You don't want to go on this journey. I think some of you are afraid for some reason. Five of Wands here. Fighting. Lots of conflicts. You have to, I feel like, I get this energy of like, if you're fighting with this person, if there are like actual arguments, like verbal, like altercations, whatever you want to call them, like, you're like, why? Like, why are we doing this again? And you're just kind of done doing it. Like, you're just gonna put all your efforts and all your energy into letting go of this and becoming abundant. You're fighting that journey for some reason, like I said, whether you're anxious, you're scared, you're apprehensive for some reason, like, and there's the Hierophant at the bottom here, which is about a higher connection and also having faith. Having faith in a higher power. Let's see here. I want to take a look at the Four of Pentacles, actually. Why is the Four of Pentacles here? Did I not say? You won't let the Tower moment happen. I think it happened suddenly and you were like, oh my god, wow. It was sudden and abrupt. You don't want to let go of this. You like don't want to just let it like do its thing. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't want to let it, but you just are holding on to this, not letting it fully just like take its course. Do you know what I mean? And like I said, it could be a financial thing, and that's why, you know, you're trying to avoid it basically going badly. But it looks like it already has, because like I said, I knew the Tower was coming out. Two of Wands, this is about decisions as well. Mind over heart decisions. And then the Emperor. So you could be dealing with another fire sign, specifically an Aries here. But this is someone, if they're also connected with the King of Swords energy, who not only can be sharp with their words, but again, it's that ego. This is masculine energy, so this is about the ego of like, look at all that I have, like look at what I've done for myself, like look at how friggin' great I am. Like that's the energy I get off of this. Look how cool I am, look how great I am, like I rule over all of this. And basically it's like I'm hearing authority. This person may feel like they need authority, they don't get authority or power of some kind. This person can be manipulative as well. Same with the King of Swords. That person can be manipulative with their words. You have to make a choice about this Emperor to let the Tower fall. Just let it go. I feel like you're holding it, your arms are getting tired, just like with the Four of Pentacles, and you just want to release and let it go. And that's that suddenness, like I heard the drop earlier when I was getting ready for your video. I just heard the boom, and it's like, that's what's gonna happen. And unless it already has happened for you, that could be what that anxiety was. It needs to happen. Spirit wants you to choose the Tower. You have to choose that. It's not the end of the world. It's just a change. Then you gotta think about it just like that. It's just a change. One more. Yeah, Page of Wands. You can't move on to something better, a new, like, passionate endeavor here without, like, letting this go first. This has to be gone first. I get like this immature energy from this though. Because it's interesting, because the way I have this is the Page of Wands, and then we have the Emperor. So strange. We have the Page of Wands and then the Emperor here. The way this feels to me is that this person thinks they're this energy, but they're this energy. In a page, you have a knight, you have the king, and then you have the Emperor. This person thinks they're, like, great. Like, they're, like, better than they are. And you're like, no, but, like, you're super immature. And that's where you're coming at this from. It's, again, very egotistical energy here. They think they are so freaking great with this, but realistically, they're coming at you with the energy of a page. And if that doesn't say enough, then I don't know what does. So why is the King of Swords here? Let's get to know this person a little bit more. This is a cycle that needs to end for you. 100%. This is the World card. This needs to end. This has got to be a cycle that you have to choose to end. It's got to go. It's got to go. That's all I'm hearing. Got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's got to go. Page of Swords. There's some sort of communication that needs to happen here, clearly. This could be also like kind of like keeping tabs on someone. You may be keeping like almost like keeping track of them or what they're doing or saying or whatever. I feel like a lack of trust. Or you could even be maybe telling that person like, hey, you know what? I'm all set. And then King of Wands. They might also be harnessing this energy, or you might be harnessing this energy. Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Super interesting. Super interesting. Actually, I want to see. These are probably be better like this. This would make a whole lot of sense more. You have the King of Wands looking at that Page of Swords, and then the world. The way it goes is they're all looking in a line. Or this person actually I'm getting might be the one keeping track of you. I think they have an inkling that something's coming. I don't know how strong it is, but I do feel like they might have an inkling that something's coming right here. Really interesting. Okay. What's the Five of Wands here for? You're gonna fight for you and fight for what you want. Fight for your happiness. Fight for what you know you deserve. You're gonna fight till you get there. You're not gonna settle for anything less than that. Look at that. Six of Swords, moving away. You're moving towards your Ten of Pentacles. Once you let this go and you heal, you take that journey inward, you're moving away. But you're unsure. This is about what can I take with me? Seven of Swords. Can I carry all of it? Can I not? Like, you kind of want to have the best of both worlds, but you know you just can't. For some of you, you might basically, like I said earlier, you don't want the Tower to happen, and that's the choice. Can I get away with this without it being explosive? Can I get away with this without it being absolutely outrageous, without it exploding, without it being a full Tower moment? And I want to say that you probably can't, unfortunately. You probably can't. And there's the Hierophant again. Is this the right choice for me? Am I making the right decision? You are. You 110% are. Absolutely. You really are. I don't want you to ever think you're not, because it's true. We have Seven of Pentacles at the bottom here. Planting seeds, manifesting, kind of like with the Magician energy I said earlier. Knowing that you're going to plant these seeds. You're going to choose you. You're going to move away. Start a new plant, a new garden, what have you. And it's going to produce results. It's going to produce that Ten of Pentacles for you. Ten of Swords here at the bottom. You're done. I think you're done. Something is either gonna happen, it already did happen, it's happening now. There's something here that's definitely, yeah, definitely like enough is enough here. I'm gonna leave it here. You guys got a super long video. It would have been like 48 minutes. Oh my gosh, yeah. You guys got a crazy long video right now. Thank you so much for allowing me the honor to read for you guys. I appreciate all the love and support. Please drop a like, a comment, share, subscribe so you can get all those notifications. Hit the bell notifications so that way you get updates on all the videos that I post. Let me know if this resonated for you in the comments. I love hearing that stuff for you guys. I love knowing about what's going on in your lives. And yeah, if it resonates, if it's accurate, if it's not, why not? Tell me about your life. Talk to me. I want to hear from you guys. But yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, happy, all that jazz. Love and light. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.